Hey everyone, it's Thursday, July 12th, 2018, and it's time to go to work on music. It's been a great day, I'm in a really good place, and excited for a productive session as usual. Just finished up a vlog, and then hit the online class run. Actually, just forgot to start filming. I was just A-Bing the master that I did last night for the second track of the Full Circle EP that I've been remastering recently with our original master. And yeah, actually, it holds up a lot better sonically than I thought it would, which is really interesting. And I definitely think the original master sounds great. I think they did a really good job staying transparent. They did a really good job giving us what we wanted at the time. And I think just now that I'm in a different situation sonically, personally, as far as my listening environment goes, there's just different things that I want to hear out of that record, so I'm just doing a different take on it. I don't know if it's better or worse, but it's just something that's, for me right now, like a little, not necessarily closer to how I envisioned it, but closer to how I would want it to sound today. So I'm just doing a fresh take on it, and yeah, actually relatively pleased with the results. I think there was like a lot of bottom end in the original masters, which was really cool, and definitely an interesting take on that record, but also the highs just ended up being kind of harsh and shrill, and I wanted to just make the record a little smoother, if that makes sense. And just focus on the mid-range and the details of the sonics there a little bit more, which I think I've got with this master, actually. So really proud of myself, proud of the strides I've made through the home mastering masterclass, and I know I'm just going to continue to get better, which is really exciting and really fun. So going to dive into a night session here, as you can see, and the main goals for tonight are to get a quick drum practice in, possibly start remastering the third track of the Full Circle EP, and then get some comped takes done for the intro of the new Aeons record, which the bass tracks are almost finished for that song, which is just going to be huge, and I'm really looking forward to just knocking that thing out and getting it sounding freaking tasty, guys. That's the goal. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys are out there just grinding towards your goals, like I always say. Let me know if you have any thoughts or questions as we go through the session, and I'll update you at the end with what I accomplish. Here we go. Alright, fantastic session overall. Got into the online class run and started the final week of the home mastering masterclass, which is about a lot of non-audio issues. Like, the first thing he starts with is balancing the level of every track across the entire record. But then he talks about things like trimming the beginnings and ends of songs, adding fades in, fades out, just to eliminate any popping or clicking. And I think the rest of the video is going to be about like metadata and sort of the non-audio side of mastering, encoding files, things like that. So I'm excited. Should be really, really valuable and just help me, step up to the pro strata even more. From there, got in a quick drum practice that felt great. It's been feeling really good to just get on the kit and on the guitar every other day and get back into that rhythm, which is nice. And then I did some tracking and got a ton of takes down, just segmenting the intro bass line for the new Aeons tune that I've been working on for a while. I'm just having trouble hitting a full take because it's like 16 bars of pretty intense stuff. And yeah, I just kind of want to try segmenting it. I had success with that with the bridge section, and I'll just listen back tomorrow, see what I have, and make some judgment calls. From there, I had a little more time, so I spent an hour working on another master for the third track from the Full Circle EP from 2012. And yeah, I found that Ozone has a really, really cool and awesome stereo imaging tool that allows you to widen or shrink the stereo image of different parts of the frequency spectrum, which is like freaking game-changing, man. So like you can just take the vocals and spread them out with the snare and leave the bass and kick alone, which is always my beef with stereo widening, is it kind of hollows out the middle. And I might have gone overboard, but it sounds freaking epic, man. It sounds so big, and it's so fun to hear that music on a bigger soundstage, because it's just sounded a specific way for so long, and now I get to play around with it and mold it and squash it and just, breathe a new existence into these tracks. So definitely excited to use the stereo widener on the vocals in particular for the existing tracks, and just get a little bigger soundstage for all the tunes, because I was feeling they sounded a little bit narrow in my mastering so far. So that's huge. It's really fun getting a new tactic. And I may use the harmonic exciter on the vocal piece just to kind of make that a little grittier and a little less smooth. Let me make a note, because that's also frequency spectrum. You can choose which frequency spectrum you want to put that. And yeah, I'm just experimenting. I'm having a lot of fun. Like the second track both tracks are just sounding really, really freaking good, and I'm really stoked about it. And I think I'm going to continue to work on it and just continue to refine it over time. And it really gives me hope that this EP is going to have a new life. It's sort of like the life it always deserved kind of thing. But yeah, it also makes me excited to get into my existing material and make that even better. So hopefully the mix will be on point for that stuff by the time I get to the mastering stage, and it'll just be putting that extra sheen on it. But yeah, that was the session. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys are out there grinding towards your goals, enjoying the process. That's what I'm out here doing. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for more. Can't wait.